Big old speck. Get in the boat, get in the boat. Big old speck. So today we're going to do a summer garden vegetable medley speckled trout catch and cook. You can call it whatever you want, but basically you're just sauteing down some vegetables and then poaching some speckled trout fillets in it. All right, summertime. Let's do a speckled trout summer garden catch and cook medley. So we'll pick a small bell pepper. We'll pick a banana pepper. Don't want one that big. Small banana pepper. Pick a jalapeno. And then we'll pick some tomatoes. I got a bunch of tomatoes inside already picked. Nice ripe ones. So summer garden vegetable medley. And we'll pick a little bit of basil to season the dish. Okay, for our vegetable garden medley, we got salt, pepper, some garlic, a bell pepper. This is a cool pino. It's jalapeno flavored without the heat. A sweet banana pepper, some lemon, a bunch of ripe tomatoes, a little bit of basil, and a little bit of yellow onion. So we'll dice this all down and get it sauteing in the pot, and then we'll prep the speckled trout. Okay, I got my pan heating up. Put a little olive oil in the bottom. Let the oil kind of get hot. And then I'll saute down all my peppers and onions and garlic. So I got banana pepper, cool pino, little bell pepper, a little yellow onion. And I seeded all the peppers. So it's nice little diced peppers. So I'll get all this starting to saute. And while I get all that starting to saute, I'll go ahead and dice up the tomatoes and basil. Nice little patio tomatoes, homegrown. You want to saute your vegetables down until they're translucent. You don't want to burn the garlic, it'll give it a bitter flavor. So my vegetables are getting translucent, sauteed down a little bit, nice and clear. I'll go ahead and add the tomatoes. This is probably about 2.5 to 3 cups of just diced garden tomatoes. Let these start to cook down. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 cup of water to where this simmers down real good. I'm going to get the cup of water in there. I'm going to add the juice of a lemon. These things are great for getting the juice without getting any seeds in your dish. Alrighty. I'll add some black pepper, some sea salt, put in probably about 1/2 teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of Creole seasoning. And then while this sautés down, I'll go ahead and prep the fish. Alright, my ragu or vegetable medley or whatever you want to call it is cooking down real nice. The only thing I'll do to prep the fish is I rinsed them and patted them dry, and then I'll season them with a little bit of sea salt and black pepper on both sides. I have to talk to my fillet guy. I feel a bone in this one. Alright. So what I'll take and do is I'll move a little bit of the ragu or medley aside and just sink the fillets down into it. Let them simmer in the sauce. So as you can see, the fish fillets are basically poaching in the garden vegetables and the broth that it made. So I'll do about 3 minutes on this side, then I'll go ahead and flip them. So you can see after about 3 minutes they're starting to cook. Not quite all the way through. So this is when I want to go ahead and try to flip them before the fillets fall apart. Looks like they already are. Boy, that's cooking perfectly. Well, I might have waited a hair too long. Get my fillets flipped apart. All right, once I got them all flipped, I'm gonna go ahead and add my basil. Sprinkle a little fresh basil over the top. Kind of cook down in the veggies a little. Give it a little aromatic flavor. And I'll do them 2 to 3 minutes on this side. You don't want them to totally fall apart, but you want some nice tender fish. So as you can see, we're done now. The speckled trout fillets are cooked through, basically almost falling apart. And our vegetable medleys, our ragu, whatever you want to call it, is all sauteed down. So we'll serve some of this up. Nice big fillet. Nice big scoop of the veggies all on the top. One dish meal. One pan to clean up. Can't get any easier than that. So you can see what a beautiful presentation this made, and look how the specks just flake apart. Big, beautiful, flaky fillets. Nothing left to do now but to eat some. All right. Speckled trout garden medley. A little bit of tomato, a little bit of all the peppers and the basil. Little bit of tiny background heat from the peppers. Little floral taste from the basil. The tomatoes are stewed perfectly. This is delicious. Speckled trout's probably about the best fish to use for this. Real light, flaky white meat. Boy, that is good. I cooked 4 fillets, and yes, it's all for me. I love fresh fish. These were caught yesterday. Speckled trout with garden vegetables. Delicious. Till the next video, get out there and go fishing.